everybody, welcome back to Public Domain 5. Before you say where's your mask or like where's your Essa, today it's gonna be like a long video. Today I'm going to be explaining things Essa handlers and therians need to understand about them. So yeah, so I'm not saying that all Essa handlers and all therians think this, obviously, because probably not all of them do, but if you do, please listen, because so you can learn more about your community if you're like new, or like if you just don't understand, so, or something like that. I don't know. Anyways, so first I'm gonna start going through I'm gonna go through the therian category, and then I'm gonna move on to Essa. Now there's a lot, so this is kind of gonna be like a very long video. A very long video, but yeah, okay. Anyways, so first, you need gear to be a therian. No, you do not need gear to be a therian. The purpose of a therian, if you're a therian, is you believe you're an animal in your past life, and you feel very connected to animals with like a spiritual, like in your heart. You do not need gear to be a therian. Like, I've seen someone who hasn't had gear yet. It's optional to have gear to be a therian. If you don't want gear, fine. You're still a therian, though, if you believe you're an animal in your past life. So, yeah. I just heard something. Anyways, next. Some therians, not all, some therians need to realize that them being a therian is more than just like doing quadrobics and stuff. It's more than just quadrobics and practicing your vocals and stuff. It means you have a spiritual connection with the heart with specific animals, and those are called stereotypes. If you have multiple stereotypes, that's called polytherian or something. I don't really know how to pronounce it, but it's called polytherian or something like that. I think that's how you pronounce it. Yeah. So I'm a polytherian, but also therian, and then Essa Handler. Yeah. And also, if you said there's like more than one reason that I didn't think of, you can obviously comment it. But correct me if I'm wrong with some of these, because I was going to do a video with this, but then I asked my sister Miko, and because she's an Essa handler, she's not a therian, but she's an Essa handler, and I got one of the Essa questions wrong. I'm gonna reveal it later, but like, yeah. So, anyways, yep. Next, so the next is that. Okay. I'm sorry, guys. I just got spaced out. You need to things that you do. So, some Essa handlers need to understand that there's good shifts and bad shifts, because lots of Essa handlers think there's only bad shifts, but there can be good shifts. By the way, I saw someone commenting on my video saying you shouldn't prevent shifts, I mean, and I'm like, if it's a bad shift, yeah, but like, I know you need to like shift in an environment, but like, there's a bad shift where you come out, you feel like you're not an animal, so I don't know what their problem is with that. I'm not trying to be mean if the person who said that is watching. I'm just saying that, yeah. Anyways. Yeah, so there's a good shift where you feel actually free from this body, and you actually think you're an animal. Well, not mentally thinking you're an animal. And then a bad shift is where you all of a sudden feel like human. So that's weird. Okay, anyways. Next, some therians actually, like, this is the one I have most concern about. I've talked with my my two other friends who are therians, and oh, hi, Mom. Okay. Anyways, guys, yeah, so some therians like really need to realize this, because this is like my most concern because I talked to my other two friends and like most Therians are getting mad about some Therians. If you're a Therian, I don't want to say it because it's like really bad. If you're a Therian, don't be weird with animals. Like if you guys don't know, a zoophile. I don't really know how to pronounce it, but like a zoophile or like whatever it is. If you don't know what it is, I suggest you search it up because I do not want to say what it is. Some Therians are zoophiles, and I do not approve of that. Being weird with animals is like not okay. Like some, I would say anti-Therians, if they're a zoophile, I'm like, yeah. Some Therians need to understand that if you're a Therian, you are not a zoophile. You love animals and you feel a special connection with nature and animals. Like, hello there, I am unsubscribing to your channel. Well, like, I have some subscribed to some Therian, and I have unsubscribed to some Therians because they said they are deciding to be a zoophile. Some Therians, I don't think they even understand what a zoophile is. They think it's like something like really special with animals, but really, it isn't. I hope anyone watching this actually like knows what it is because it's not really okay. Anyways, I have a big concern about this one too. So my biggest concern is, if you don't like nature, you're not a Therian. Once again, you don't have to like anything to be a Therian. It's if you believed you were an animal in your past life and you feel connected to animals. Literally, you don't even have to like nature. I don't know why you wouldn't like nature if you're a Therian, but like, if you're a Therian and you don't like certain things, that's fine. If you don't like doing quadrobics, that's fine. You're still a Therian. Yeah, that's like exactly the next one I was gonna say. Also, I literally feel like, I have a quick story. So I was going like public gearing, with my friend one time, and we were like running through like a meadow field, you know, like a little like grassy area that was beautiful. Did not have any sharp rocks or goat horns, which was good. Yeah, the bullying. I just have something to say real quick. The bullying with Therians needs to stop because I was with my friend. I'm not gonna reveal her name. I'm pretty sure my sister on one of her videos has already revealed her name. But yeah, all my friends are Therians actually. Oh wait, no, it's not Olivia. It's not. I'm not revealing my other friend's name. But so my friend, their stereotype is a bunny, and she was hopping through the field, and I was running through the field, and then by the way, my mom was like watching us, but she just went to her phone for like 1 second. Well, not like literally 1 second, but like yeah. And then this like teenage kid came over to us, and he's like, "What are you guys doing?" And we're like, "Oh, we're Therians. We're just doing quadrobics." And then he laughed at us and started bullying us, but luckily my mom stopped it. So yeah, the bullying with Therians really needs to stop. It is like not okay. You know, Therians have gone through a lot of more stuff than you have. They've gone through shifts. They've gone through like trauma. Some of them at least have. So if you want to go bully a Therian, you need to think about it first. And if you ever see me and you want to bully me, just know you're not living. That's obviously a joke, but I will use force. Not like physically, but like roasting you constantly. And it's not like my mom would come and punch you in the face, so watch out. And so my little sister. And my little sister will Loki try to kill you. She's savage. Yeah, she's savage. You're savage. I'm savage. Oh my god, you're savage. Sorry, my sister's out here. Miko. Yeah? Miko. Yeah? Can I ask you something about the Therian? Girl, I'm not Therian. I know, but I feel like you know this one. Okay, what's the question? The question is, if you don't like do Therian things but you feel like you're Therian. I'm not done yet. Sorry. Yeah. Oh, okay. Anyways, guys, so I was just asking my sister something. If you don't do Therian things like quadrobics, climbing trees, making dens, making masks, and like gear, you're not a Therian. I've explained this 5,260,000,000 quadrillion, trillion, bajillion times that you don't have to do Therian stuff. You're just a Therian if you already know what I'm gonna say. So, if you're an animal in your past life, you're a Therian, and do research. By the way, don't just say you're a Therian because you think you are. You have to do research about it, because you can't just say, oh, I'm a Therian because I like animals. You gotta do research. If you're about to comment, well, I know you did that. You don't know that. You don't know me. Well, you do know me, but like, guys, if you're wondering, like, if you're an Essa Handler and you're not Therian, I'm like, you guys are probably like, when are you gonna get to the Essa Handlers part? In about like, in about like 2 minutes, I will, because there's like lots of stuff about Therians that you need to explain. Okay, anyways, yeah. So next is, if you are a polytherian is not possible. So that's what it is. Polytherian is possible. You can have multiple stereotypes. That is Loki fine, because like there's never gonna be, well, there could be, but like there's rarely ever a chance that a Therian's only connected to like one animal. You can. Okay, next is just choosing your stereotype. You cannot choose stereotypes. We didn't get to choose our stereotypes. It's if you all of a sudden feel a special connection with an animal, like a random animal or something like that, then yeah. And also Therians believe when they die they might come back as their stereotype, or like whatever stereotype they want to come back as. But yeah, I want to come back as a wolf, a wolfie. By the way, some Therians don't believe in past life. If you don't think you're an animal in your past life, and you don't believe in past lives, you're not a Therian. The whole purpose of a Therian is basically you believe you're an animal in your past life, and you feel connected to animals. So that's not okay. So yeah, guys. Okay, let's get to Therian now, because I said in 2 minutes, and it's basically been 2 minutes. Okay. So Essa time. Okay, some Essa handlers need to understand that you can have more than one Essa. I have like 10. Well, I don't know about that. I'm just too lazy to count right now. But yeah, you can have more than one Essa, because I've seen someone on like an Essa video saying, why do you have more than one Essa? Like, that's not possible. Well, they weren't like, that's not possible. They were like, aren't you only supposed to have one? No, you can have multiple Essas. Like, I don't care how many Essas you have. Like, I kind of low-key have a like pile of them, not too big, but like a little bit. And I love my Essas. And people are also saying you can't train them, they're stuffed animals. If you're an Essa handler, you know that we do it for fun. Same with bonding. Like, I saw a hater say, it's a stuffed animal, why do you need to train it? We do it for fun. Like, people were like so freaking pissed off. Anyways, I just say, yep. Next about Essas is, I would say, if you're an Essa handler, someone said, if you're an Essa handler, your Essas need to have a vest. That's not true. Your Essas don't have a vest. I only have one Essa that has a vest. Like, and half of my Essas are like too small. I have like 3 big Essas that will actually fit in a vest. Yeah. Literally, bro. Yep, literally. But yeah, if you're an Essa handler and your Essa doesn't have a vest, that is literally fine. Your Essa does not need to have a vest. Whoa, that looks cool. Anyways, your Essa does not need to have a vest because what if you like can't afford it? Well, I don't care. What if you don't want it to have a vest? That's totally fine. I don't know why anybody would care if your Essa doesn't have a vest. Like, it's your Essa. If you know what Essa means, it's called ESSA, Emotional Support Stuffed Animal. Oh, another thing. Essas are not an ESA, Emotional Support Animal. They do not task or alert. They're literally for trauma or something like that. Or like, well, they're literally for anxiety. Because, what if, like, and if people like to train a real one, bro, does it look like I care? Like, literally, bro, does it look like I care? Like, are you kidding? You guys literally do not understand. Like, the whole purpose of an Essa is to, like, literally. Yeah, well, hang on, guys. I'm getting tired of holding my phone. The whole purpose of an Essa is, like, literally to help with anxiety and trauma and anxiety attacks, like whatever. I have it for all of that. I do have trauma. I'm not explaining my trauma, and I also have it for insecurities. Yeah. You can have unlimited Essas. I really don't care. By the way, guys, I don't really know if like you just say ESSA or Essa. I don't know if that's okay to say. So like, please ask me if to say ESSA or is Essa fine? Because if you say Essa, who knows if you're talking about an ESSA, Emotional Support Stuffed Animal, or an ESA, Emotional Support Animal. So, yeah, guys. Usually everyone I know knows what I'm talking about because they know my dog, my real dog, does not task and she's not for emotional support. So, yep. I am a C. I am an E. I am an ES. I am an ESSA. I do not task or alert you. So yes, guys. I should probably pick my phone up. Okay. Anyways, guys, that's pretty much gonna be it for today's video. So I'm gonna do a bonus Therian thing and a bonus Essa. So I'm just gonna talk about something that's gonna take a whole minute. So, Therian, if you seriously think that Therians do not think they're an animal in their past life, are we really Therians? Because that's the thing, the purpose of the Therian. I know there's more to it, but I'm too lazy to explain. But like, literally, guys, the whole purpose of being a Therian is basically a connection with the world or something like that, or like connection with wilderness and stuff like that, like animal nature. You don't have to be connected to nature to be a Therian, but I'm talking too much. My throat Loki hurts. Well, it doesn't hurt, but it just feels like very weird. Alright, so now I am going to talk about the bonus ESSA thing. Okay. This one's kind of low-key tragic. So, if you go up to an Essa Handler and say, you know, it's not real, like when they're training them for fun, don't say that, because now you know from this video that literally they do it for fun. Like, there's a whole point for Essas. Trauma, emotional support, etcetera. I'm too lazy to explain everything else because there's a lot of reasons for it. And if you get an Essa and you're like, oh yeah, I just have it for a stuffy, it's not an ESSA. It's called Emotional Support Stuffed Animal for a reason. Yeah, that's basically it. Yeah, guys. So I guess I'll see you in the next video. I don't know when I'm going to do that. I haven't posted in like a day or like 2 days. I'm not sure. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hope you understand better if you didn't. So, bye. I'm going to call you Slay. Bye.